Hello students, today our topic is architecture of 8085 microprocessor. So before going into what is a microprocessor, let us see the introduction to microcomputer system. The microcomputer system is the interconnection of CPU, memory, input and output devices. So microprocessor. Microprocessor is a controlling unit of a microcomputer fabricated on a small chip capable of performing arithmetic and logic operations and communicating with the other devices connected to it. Microprocessor consists of an ALU, register array, and a control unit. So this is the diagram of the 8085 microprocessor. We call it as an hardware architecture. There are many architectures available, but mostly we use this architecture for this purpose. Now, features of 8085 microprocessor. So, a 8085 microprocessor has a 8-bit general purpose microprocessor. It is a 40-pin dual inline package single chip integrated circuit. Only 1 plus 5 volts power supply is needed for its operation. It can operate with a 3 MHz single phase clock. The width of the data bus is 8-bit. The width of the address bus is 16-bit. Therefore, a maximum of 64 kilobytes of memory locations can be addressed directly by the 8085. The multiplexing of address and data bus allows for extra control signals. It has one non-maskable and 3 maskable vector interrupts. So it provides SID and SOD. Next one is the architecture of 8085 microprocessor. The architecture of 8085 microprocessor includes the following components. One is the accumulator, general purpose register, program counter, stack pointer, arithmetic and logic unit, temporary register, flags, instruction register and decoder. Also it has timing and control unit, interrupt control, serial IO control, address buffer, address data buffer, address bus and data bus. For an accumulator, the accumulator is a 8-bit register. It holds one of the data to be processed by arithmetic and logic unit. It also stores the results of operation. The accumulator is also called as a register. Next one is the accumulator is connected to a 8-bit internal data bus. The bidirectional arrow between the accumulator and the bus indicates that it allows the accumulator to send or receive data. The two-state output of the accumulator drives the ALU. Next one is the general purpose register. General purpose register. The 8085 and 808A microprogramming model includes 6 register, 1 accumulator and 1 flag register as shown in figure. In addition, it has two 16-bit register, the stack pointer and the program counter. 8085 and 8088 has 6 general purpose register to store the 8-bit data. These are identified as B, C, D, E, H and L. They can be combined as register pairs B, C, D, E and HL to perform some 16-bit operations. The programmer can use these registers to store or copy data into the registers by using data copy instructions. Next one is the program counter. So this is a 16-bit register, deals with sequencing the execution of instructions. This register is a memory pointer. Memory locations have 16-bit addresses and that is why this is a 16-bit register. The microprocessor uses this register to sequence the execution of the instruction. The function of the program counter is to point to the memory address from which the next byte is to be fetched. When a byte is being fetched, the program counter is incremented by 1 to point to the next memory location, stack pointer. So stack pointer abbreviated as SP. The stack pointer is also a 16-bit register used as a memory pointer. It points to a memory location in a read or write memory called the stack. The beginning of the stack is defined by loading 16-bit address in the stack pointer. So next one is the arithmetic and logic unit. The ALU performs the actual numerical and logical operations such as add, subtract and or etc. Uses data from memory and from accumulator to perform arithmetic. Always stores result of operation in accumulator. Next one is the temporary register. It uses an 8-bit register associated with the ALU. It holds data during an arithmetic and logic operation. So it is used by the microprocessor and it is not accessible to the programmer. Next one is the flag register. Flag register is a group of 5 individual flip-flops. The content of the flag register will change from 0 or 1 after the execution of arithmetic and logic operations. The 5 status flags of Intel 8085 are carry flag, parity flag, auxiliary carry flag, zero flag and sign flag. Next one is the instruction register or decoder. Temporary store for the current instruction of a program. Latest instructions enter from the memory prior to execution. Decoder then takes the instruction and decodes or interprets the instruction. Decoded instruction then passed to the next stage. Next one is the timing and control unit. The timing and control section of microprocessor includes an oscillator and controller sequence. The oscillator generates the two-phase clock signals that synchronize all the registers. Next one is the interrupt control. Sometimes it is necessary to interrupt the execution of the main program to answer a request from an IO device. The interrupts are interrupt RST 7.5, RST 6.5, RST 5.5 trap. Next one is the serial IO control. The serial input data enters 8085 through SID and leaves through pin SOD. Two instructions known as SIM and RIM allow you it has to perform the serial parallel conversion needed for the serial IO devices. So next one is the address buffer and address data buffer. The content of the stack pointer or program counter can be loaded into the address buffer and address data buffer. The output of these buffers then drives the external address bus and address data bus. Thank you. So let us once again recap what we have studied so far. Generally, what is a microcontroller? What is a microprocessor is that it is a controlling unit of microcomputer fabricated on a small chip performing ALU, that is arithmetic and logic operations, and communicating with other devices. So it has a ALU, register array and a control unit. Next one is the hardware architecture. This is the real structure of a 8085 microprocessor. Look at this. Here we have a interrupt control, serial control, buses, accumulator, temporary register, flip-flop, instruction register, stack pointer, etc. So it is the first general purpose 8-bit general purpose microprocessor came into existence. It is a 40-pin dual inline package. Also, it can use only 1 plus 5 volt power supply. It can operate with a 3 MHz single phase clock. Next one is the architecture. So these are the architecture components present in a microcontroller. Accumulator. The accumulator is a 8-bit register that a part of a ALU. So it is used to store 8-bit data and to perform arithmetic and logic operations. Next one is the general purpose register. So general purpose register we have B, C, D, E, H and L. They can be combined as pairs like B, C, D, E and HL. Next one, program counter. So it is deals with the sequencing the execution of programs. So it is a 16-bit. Stack pointer. It is also a 16-bit register used as memory pointer. Arithmetic logic unit. It does perform all the arithmetic operations. And the temporary register. It is also a 8-bit associated with the ALU. Flags. So there are 5 status flags. Instruction register. Instruction register, it is fetches the current instruction of a program. Timing and control unit performs the timing and control operations. Interrupt, whenever there is an interrupt from the other interrupt request, then there may be an interrupt control. Serial IO control, we have SIM and RIN operations here, and address and data buffer. So it is the buses for the addresses and data. So thank you.